That being said, I want to start out with a pain that a lot of people have faced at least one time in their life, and that is back pain. If you Google online, you will find many maps on which area of your back is corresponding to which kind of an emotion. But there is one word that you can sum up all back pain with, and that is lack of support. You know, we have this saying that when we feel unsupported, we would say we're lacking a backbone. Actually, many sayings are very accurate and kind of pointing you towards the direction of what the underlying cause could be. And with our backside, it's all about support. It's supporting us from that which we cannot see, or we feel like we can't protect ourselves from because our eyes are in the front, right? So some questions that, if you're struggling with back pain, that you could ask yourself are: how am I currently feeling unsupported? How am I feeling overburdened with things? What is it? Is it of a financial nature? Is it because I take on too many responsibilities and I feel like I cannot delegate them, like I have to take them on? Or is there somebody who is, in Germany we would say, falling in our backs? I don't know if you could say this in English, but like somebody who's not backing us up, where we feel like this person should be doing that. If you've answered these questions for yourself, you would do well to also ask yourself, what scenario of my childhood is it reminding me of? Why am I going into the childhood? When we are between age 0 and 7 or 8, depending on the development of the child, we are experiencing our life through a solely emotional lens. This has a purpose. We don't understand yet who we are, so we learn who we are in response to what our environment mirrors back to us. That should already make you think, because I know some of you watching this probably had childhoods that were more tipped towards the negative, and it should already tell you a little bit about what false messages you might have learned about yourself. And these messages that we get in that time kind of serve like an imprinting. So whatever we experience later in life is based on that first imprinting that we got. Okay, so that being said, you, with regards to your back pain, you look at how in my childhood did I feel unsupported? What situation happened that made me feel this way? You know, maybe, for example, my parents were always stressed out because they worked so much, and so I had to take on a lot of responsibility for my younger siblings. Or, you know, I was never allowed to be happy. You know, if I was super happy and cheerful, it triggered the fuck out of my parents because they had such stressful lives. And they would get like a little bit upset with me, and so I learned to just, you know, always be kind of burdened, you know, because that's what was expected of me. And yeah, the pain corresponds, the back corresponds to that. There can be a physical factor, of course, bad posture, but even with bad posture, and I'm sure you've noticed that when you see people walking past the street that have like chronically a bad posture, it already tells you something about their personality. With some people you can just see, oh, you know, this person is emotionally starved because they're always walking with the carved shoulders, you know. Even the posture is a message. The posture is thinking so and so and so often a certain thing, so our body resumes that posture and eventually it becomes chronic. It's really important that you allow yourself support in life, and especially look at how can I not allow support in my life, because I believe it makes me weak. We often have barriers to receiving support. So that's something that you could do right now, is that you visualize your back pain. If it had a color, what kind of color would that be? If it had a texture, what kind of texture would it have? And then talk to that directly. Ask it, why are you here? What do you want to tell me? What do you want me to do differently? And basically any other intuitive question that comes up for you. And then implement the things that you learned into your life. That sometimes the route to healing can also be not what you think it might be. So keep an open mind to the messages that your body is giving you. Yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope this series is interesting to you, and have a nice day. Bye.